Now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ed Robertson.
I never get tired of that song.
I never get tired of that song.
That
That's
song
right.
is, let's talk about how amazing that song
is. It's the greatest party anthem of all time.
Oh.
And you know whose song that is?
It.
My co-host, Ed Robertson from the Bare Naked Ladies. I am underselling it.
Thank you.
I am underselling your song. I should point out that it's May 29th for those of you just joining the planet Earth today.
We call that in Canada Boxing Day.
Is it Boxing Day?
After every holiday, we just call it Boxing Day.
That's funny.
No, it's not true.
So how was when did you get to New York, and how's your time here been? Because you brought the gorgeous weather.
My time here is always fantastic. I came in last night, and I had dinner with Michelle Obama last night.
Oh my God. How about that? That's very swanky.
As a visiting dignitary from Canada, she likes to greet us when we come down.
Yes?
I should say, I had dinner near Michelle Obama.
Oh, near Michelle Obama. You mean...
In very close proximity. She was actually almost as close as I am to you.
What, were you in a New York City restaurant?
Yeah, we went to ABC Kitchen, and there were these big, heavy dudes outside, and they were like, we're from Homeland Security, and we have a protectee inside, and we have to do run you through a metal detector, and...
They said that?
They said that.
A protectee.
And I said, how dare you? No, so we went in, and they took us and sat us right beside Michelle Obama.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting. And did she know who you were? Did she recognize you?
She was so excited.
Yeah, I bet.
She was thrilled.
I bet
no,
she was.
We didn't talk.
Oh.
We didn't talk. My wife and I kept talking all night, though, like, how close do you think we could get before we were slammed to the ground?
Oh, I don't know.
And in zip ties?
Yeah.
I'm from Canada!
It's okay, I'm Canadian. Exactly. I wouldn't hurt a fly,
If you're wondering what she had, she had the extremely toned arms.
Yes, yes, she does have
beautiful arms.
She has lovely arms.
Yes.
She's very statuesque.
I tried to look several times, and my wife kept going, stop staring.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard not to.
I know, right? It's Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that's a big deal. And so what did she order, though? I want to know what she ate.
You know what? They were finishing up. She was only there for maybe the first 45 minutes of our meal. But,
so exciting.
We saw her get some dessert. It was probably something locally sourced.
Yeah, I
bet.
And
very healthy.
Right. Oh, boy, that's exciting. That's a good sighting.
How about you?
Well, I always say that, like, I follow at Palm Steak Man on Twitter. My friend his family owns the Palm restaurants, you know, and these are really great restaurants. And every time anybody I know goes to the Palm, they say, know who I saw there? And it's always... President Clinton was there one weekend.
He likes a steak.
Yes, or John Travolta was there one week. It's always like some big star. And this weekend, Katy Perry was there this weekend. I saw Gelman there once, and I think we went together, as a matter of fact. I was like, Gelman's here. I'm going to tweet about that. But that's a pretty exciting sighting out on Long Island.
It is. That's a big deal. Come to the big city, see the First Lady.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Great.
But yeah, so we took the family out to the beach. It was so relaxing, and they kept telling us that it was going to rain every day. If you were here in the tri-state area, they told you that it was going to rain on your parade. I got a sunburn.
That's a good Memorial Day.
On my already freckly chest, which is very depressing.
Really?
Well, yeah, because women, what we tend to do is we slather it on our face, and then we kind of, as an afterthought, go down to we drag it down. And so I went for a jog, and I came back, and my face was nice and pale, and I have like a handprint of my own, like dragged down in sunscreen down the.
Right. It looks like war paint.
It looks like war paint. Yeah. Like I wasn't like this area wasn't bad enough. Now it's got one white handprint down the middle of it. Very scary. Over the weekend, though, I'm sort of obsessed with Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, and I kind of love.
He's the one from SNL, right?
Yes, he's the one from SNL.
Yeah. I'm thinking of Andy Zuckerberg. Sorry.
Andy Samberg. Right. Same. Yeah. They're practically.
I was kidding.
But anyway, so what I like about them is their whole like regular guy thing they've got going on, right? Because obviously
it's more like a regular everyday billionaire.
Everyday billionaire.
Yeah. I'm just like every other billionaire.
Right.
In jeans and a hoodie.
In jeans and a hoodie, in the eternal city of Rome, on their honeymoon, having McDonald's. That's right. They had a mixed snack. I mean, I'm not, listen, first of all, I love that they are regular people and they have McDonald's, but in Rome?
It's tough to find good food there. It's tough to, I just need a cheeseburger. I can't have all these delicious things.
I mean, isn't that incredible?
Yeah. But you know what? They enjoyed it so much, they bought the village.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did. They did.
That's nice.
He surprised her,
too. Like a regular
He said, look around. It's all yours.
And then also, this was a big story out on Long Island. I don't know if any of you saw this on the news, that a young woman, 21-year-old girl, apparently, allegedly, was so ossified that she drove her car through a house. We've heard of people driving their car into a house because they're so schnockered. This lady went right on through the kitchen, which they say was feet away from the bedroom where two elderly women were sleeping.
Wow. She tried to order McDonald's, actually.
I know.
And she went right into the drive-thru, and she's like, I've been waiting forever.
I want to know, did that crash wake up those two elderly women? Right?
Or did they just sort of roll over?
Did you hear something? And then in other catastrophic events, I've got to show you this video. First, I'm just going to tell you that this is a woman who, to celebrate her 80th birthday, this woman Laverne Everett, chose to go skydiving. It's something she'd wanted to do for at least 10 years.
It's a bucket list for her.
It was her bucket list moment, but something goes terribly wrong. It seems like she appeared to have changed her mind at a certain point.
Yeah, she didn't really want to go out the door.
Jump after all.
Yeah,
so she's tandemly jumping, and I guess her handler, if that's what they're called in the skydiving community, her handler sort of shoves her out.
Yeah.
There he goes.
See, she clearly
She's like, no, I don't want to go.
But look what happens here.
Now watch what happens here. This is very important. She comes out of her harness. Now watch. She starts, there she goes. Out of the harness, the shirt comes off. There's the bra.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's a good birthday, right?
Now there she is getting first aid.
You know what was on her bucket list? I'd like to be scared within a millimeter of my life.
Right.
It wasn't skydiving. She just said, how could I be frightened to within an inch of my life?
Thanks to OsteoBiflex, though, she's incredibly flexible. We can all agree that that is a woman who takes her vitamins. Here's what scared me about that. And it wasn't necessarily the skydiving. And I've got to tell you, I've never wanted to skydive. It's never been on my bucket list. I've never even thought about it casually. I've never said, gee, that looks like fun. To me, it looks horrifying. Like the most traumatic thing you can possibly do. But here's why I really don't like it now, after seeing that. I've had 3 kids. And I know that my skin would be flapping in the breeze just like...
They would think you'd pulled your safety chute.
Right, they'd be like... Right.
They'd be hovering up here.
We thought her chute opened because we saw that mound.
We thought she'd be fine.
Right. I mean, that would... obviously, they would have thought that they didn't have to save me because I deployed my chute.
I think that video is going to bring a lot of people to skydiving.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, it's a heck of
I didn't like the idea of it before, but now that I see what can happen.
It's a heck of an advertisement for the handler, the tandem expert. I mean, first of all, we can talk all day long about him shoving her out of the plane, but I think that's what they do. They say, there's only one way out. There's only one way out. You have to jump out of the plane. Okay. Yeah. But he really hangs on to his precious cargo in a massive way. I mean, he really does. Like,
well, he had to. There was a guy filming it.
Right, exactly. It's true. People are much braver when they're on camera.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was for your viewing pleasure. Oh, you're welcome, everyone. I'm sure you already saw it, but yeah. And then for every video like that, we have a video like this. Now, this is a sort of a post-Memorial Day surprise in an attempt to make a memorable entrance. A sailor who's been away from home for more than 8 months decided to sneak into a family picture at his grandma's 76th birthday celebration. Here's what happens. Take a look.
Hello. Hi.
That's pretty cute.
That's good, right?
It's really good.
And I think we can all agree that 76-year-old Granny looks incredible.
Yeah.
She looks really good.
I think that for all of the kids wiping out on BMX bikes and people like accidentally walking into poles, you need some videos like that.
Yeah, that's
Don't
a
you?
good one, right? That really warmed me up.
How about this couple who they've been married for like 100 million years,
Yeah.
but for the last 34 years they've been dressing alike. It's really cute, actually.
I feel like
it's super cute.
Will and Jada Pinkett Smith do that too, right?
No, we have a picture. Look.
Oh, you mean they dress exactly? Oh my gosh, they
Look at them.
dress exactly alike.
Look. Can we see those?
Yeah.
Look at them.
Oh.
And it's cute. It's not like the guy's wearing her dresses every day. Like they match. They're totally
gosh.
cute. And they've been doing this for 34 years. I think that's
adorable.
sweet. The couple that dresses together stays together.
Boy, she looks great too, doesn't she? Look
Exactly.
good? My
Him,
gosh.
you know.
No, he looks good,
No, I'm
but
kidding.
she looks
He looks
really
great.
amazing. Wow, I wonder if they like the Donnie and Marie show as much as I did. Because remember when Donnie and Marie used to always dress, yes, right? And they would dress alike?
They've been together for 6 decades. And they've
wow.
dressed the same for the last 3.5.
I wonder what the secret is to that, 6 decades. Because, I mean, after a while, you probably start to think, well, he surely can go at any time. Right?
Yeah.
Do they ever
I'm
fight?
sure the thought crosses both of their minds.
Do they fight, and what do they fight about?
They fight about matching.
Right.
You could match me more, frankly. Just the tie? What is that?
Put on your sparkly garter belts. I had 2 of them made.
It's on. Why
It's
do you
on.
never look?
So we always have kids here that like beat us at things like
Judo.
We had judo. We had a math genius here not too long ago. He's like the he's a math champion. And now they've got this the youngest child ever to get into the National Spelling Bee, a 6-year-old spelling phenom.
Wow.
She's like a teenager in a 6-year-old body, they say. And these are some of the words that she had to spell to get into the spelling bee. Are you looking?
No. You're not going to test me on spelling. I have spell check most of the time.
I've got to tell you, I can't even pronounce these words. I don't know.
You can't pronounce them.
I
How
can't
am I
pronounce
supposed to
them,
spell
so
them?
you can't spell them.
Okay.
How about this one? Vaquero. Vaquero.
That's not even a word.
It is a word. It is a word.
Vaquero?
Vaquero.
How do you spell it?
It's a cowboy.
A cowboy. Vaquero. V-I-C-A-R-O.
No.
R-R-O.
V-A-Q-U-E-R-O.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Ding.
Right. Can you use it in a...
Thank you. Excuse me.
Wow, they woke up there. Holy cow. I don't think we have time for Bachelor Theater today, but did you watch The Bachelorette last night?
I didn't.
You didn't.
Michelle didn't feel like watching
You watched it, okay. Let me just tell you that I think that what The Bachelorette should be called this season is a series of unfortunate facial hair demonstrations on national television. And she seems attracted to guys with unfortunate patterns in facial hair because she kept every single one of them, except for one, the poor guy from New Jersey. Yeah.
Aww.
No, he didn't have a chance, and I'm glad to see him go. But anyway, maybe tomorrow we'll play Bachelor.
Well, I think the Hunger Games has brought on this weird facial hair thing.
You
right?
think? Is that what did it?
Well,
the Hunger
game
Games?
designer guy's got some crazy facial hair.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Just a thought.
You could be right. You ready for a big show today?
I am ready for a huge show today.
Private Practice star Amy Brennan is here. She's in the new off-Broadway play. I haven't seen this play yet, but here's the title: Rapture, Blister, Burn.
How good is that? We've also got American Idol runner-up Jessica Sanchez here today.
As a musical superstar,
yes.
What do you think about Jessica Sanchez? I think she is I feel like she was a star going into that
She's
show.
16 years old.
I mean, there's
that's amazing. She was on the show as young as it is possible to be on the show, and to make it right to the end.
And
That's
she
amazing.
looked like a star.
Yeah.
To me, she looks like a performer.
Yeah, amazing.
What do you think? Do you think that you would ever collaborate with her for something? Do you see yourself collaborating with the Bare Naked Ladies?
I see myself writing all of her biggest hits. Actually, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. And we will tell you the details. Now listen to this, everybody. We're going to get you a makeover and a night out on the town as one of Live's date night makeovers. That's right. So, you feel like you are too homely and unattractive to go out on the town. We're going to change all of that. Yes. We are going to change. We're going to make over the partners, the spouse, too.
We're going to make over who?
We're going to make them match.
One of them.
Yes.
So one of them we are going to leave homely, and the other one we are going to elevate.
And we'll do that for 34 years.
Yes. That's a great idea. I love it.